streaming on YouTube. Are we live? Are we live? Okay, we're live on YouTube again. And let me see all the promotional videos that I sent on Discord. Let me see if I can edit those. I doubt I can, but you never know. So we're going to try that one more time. If he ends up crashing my computer again, then... Hold on. Okay, I can't edit them. But I thought I probably couldn't because slow mode. Give me a sec. I gotta edit like 2 more. And the one there. There we go. Okay, all edited, all done. We're gonna try that one more time. And if he crashes my computer again, we're gonna go play something else. What the heck, man? Change that to routine. Sorry, that was me. I ate the stream. I was hungry. Yeah, that happens. I can't hate on you or anything. I get hungry too. You get hangry. You have to eat the stream. Okay, let's try this one more time. I swear, if bro crashes my game, I'm going to be angry. Where am I? Am I in the right place? Yeah, I am. Okay. Wait, hold on. The ward. Maybe the ward's back this way, come to think of it. Because there was more stuff this way. I just don't remember what. I think there was like a long hallway. Yes, there was. Okay, let's see if we can get in here. Because I don't even know if it's, like, powered on. I could have sworn I saw a door that had level 3 security access. Which makes me wonder, is there more over there? Or... like... Alright, please just let me out. Please. Oh, this is the canal. This is the big one. This is the big... Let's not go place. I hear someone breathing. Why do I hear someone breathing? Someone say hi to Bob. I worked too hard on him for him to sit all alone in chat. If you're on Twitch, just mention him and put, like, whatever crap comes into your head. You only have to do it once. As I walk through this darkness. Do I still have my program open? Oh, no, I don't, because I restarted my game. Hey, why is chat not working? I'm getting chat on the stream that I'm not getting on this. What the heck? Show platform source. Show me my chat. Why is this not working? Are you kidding me right now? Alright, I guess we're going back to the old version of chat. Pop out. Okay, back to the game. Now I can see chat. Oh, yes, Cicero, thank you for telling Bob hi. I told him to chill out with the emotes. Like, literally, in his system prompt, I said, like, don't go crazy with the emotes. He just puts them in every message. Just playing Quake 2 right now. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what Quake is. I've heard the name before, I don't know what it is. You know what I would like to know? I'd like to know where the ward is. It's a good question. What are these what are these hallways? Let's be honest. These are not, like, these are like hallways that look like they were just carved in. Like someone basically like dug through, but at the same time, this is like an actual like official zone. Why would they do that? Archive store imaging. Cicero. I found another new button. Oh, I forgot I added that. It's just a cute little puppy. Cicero, why did you do that? That dog was so cute. Why did you shoot a missile at it? That's awful. Why would you do that? Oh my gosh, you not love dogs? That was adorable. And you just had to go and shoot him. Like, what the heck? You have no regard for just cute little puppy? Okay, I'm legit. I know my heart rate hasn't gone up. I'm scared to go in here. Not because, like, oh, he's scary or anything, but because bro won't stop freaking crashing my computer. Yeah, he's in here. Heck of it. I won't just stay in there. I'm going somewhere else. Where is he? I will admit, I don't know who thought, like, yo, what if we made an enemy that you can't see? That is terrifying. I don't like it, though. Can he not get in here? I feel like this is the safe zone. If this game even believes in safe zones. I just heard him. Where is he? You know, I need to pull a 3FS and just run everywhere. That's what I need to do. Also, the heck? Why did that fall? If anyone has any ideas for channel rewards, just put it in chat. We can add it. I will add anything as long as it's obnoxious. Where the heck is he? FNAF 1 power outage, maybe. What does that... I know this doesn't actually pause the game. What does that actually look like? Give me a sec. What you gotta remember, if it completely blocks out the screen, then I don't know 100%. Like, we can do it, it just needs to have a big cooldown. Because I want these streams to maybe in the far eventual future to be editable. But, like...
That was so fast.
Oh my gosh.
What the? That was so fast.
That actually kind of scared me. FNAF in real time, all jump scares. What's this? Apparently I missed it. Cool. That's such a cool song. I watched 3FS play part of this, and that's such a cool song.
I'm going to need you to listen to me.
The heck? Okay, that's... But you're cooking. You're cooking. FNAF jump scare. That's not a bad one. Which ones do we have available? I think these are just going to be like the ones that just pop out. Like that, yeah. Can you imagine, though, someone tuning into my stream that doesn't know what to already expect, they don't know, like, how awful the experience can truly be. Can you imagine, like, what they would have to say? If we do have a FNAF jump scare, why not Fredbear? You know, honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I want to know, what do you have to say about the current situation? Just gonna ask Bob what he thinks. I think you're looking for excuses to avoid. How does he know? Legit. How does he know? I guess he knows because it's like the YouTube. I guess he knows because it's YouTube. Like he can see that this is Chrome. But at the same time, like, how does he know? That is just hilarious. I'm sorry, I'm muting these. These are just annoying. They're not even scary. They're just annoying. Look at that. That was stupid. I only imagine the viewer getting jump scared by the neighbor, like and subscribe, and leaving annoyed that thinking that they are self promotion. I'm gonna be honest. That scares me. I forgot about that. Just so y'all know, I'm just gonna go ahead and let you know. For everyone's sanity, but mostly for mine, also for, my ears, I lowered the volume of it. It's just as loud when it first comes on, but then it tunes down a little bit. It was so loud the other night when last time I streamed, it gave me I honestly got like a really bad headache. That's horrifying. I feel like that's AI generated, but that's still horrifying. Enough juniors? Whoa. See, that's scary. I probably should have unmuted that. Whoa. What the heck is that? Whoa. Okay. I'm sorry. I saw that and I was like, what the heck? We're just gonna scroll right past that. Why are we here? What are we doing? I feel like this might be a good one. That's okay, that's just annoying. But these are pretty solid. I think we could probably definitely pull this and do this as a I think we could definitely do this as a Twitch channel point reward. But the the sound is kind of annoying. Like the sound okay, I moved. Well, now you can talk to Bob. You can tell him hi. Uh the sound is kind of annoying. We need a new sound. What do y'all think would be a good sound? Hello, Bob. You have to be sure to ping him. Uh so like specifically mention him. End of the line but better part 2. That sounds interesting. Uh hmm. What do y'all think would be good? What if we do just one of his
A
noises?
gooey 1 cup of flour.
When does it get
Or
weird?
cooking chocolate in 60 degrees Celsius.
Is it here? It's gonna be right here. Okay, no, right here. Okay, there we go. I called it, chat. Okay, imagine if we just do just these noises. We just okay, hear me out, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Wait, how do I think if you hold control and then you okay, that no, I take it back. That's weird. Newcomers won't know what hit them, yeah. What if we just do this?
Egg.
Holy crap. This man is solely responsible for every food shortage in history. Huh. I don't know what sound would go with it. Wonder how much money How To Basic spends on his video. A lot, I'm sure. I don't know. We gotta get back to gaming. Everybody be thinking about what sound would pair best with FNAF. What was that called? Pizzeria, something like that. What did you just tell Bob? I don't know what you told him, but I feel like you broke him. Because he's still computing. Or I prefer the FNAF 1 jump scares, but any will do. See, those, I feel like they might be kind of difficult. I can ask you. I feel like you broke him. What the heck? Crap, where did YouTube chat go? There we go. Why did he not respond? I asked, can you understand an ASCII in ASCII? I don't know how you did it. I feel like you did break him. Is he still there? Nope, he just chose not to respond for some reason. That's weird. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and turn, like, all these on. We'll turn that on. I think he's literally guarding the elevator. I hear him walking. Is he nearby, though? I don't know if he is. Alright, guys, we're heading out. Yes! How do I... Is that the degauss button? There we go. Yeah, that's degauss. Okay. I swear, if he's still up here... Is that a battery? Do I need a battery yet? Ooh, yeah, I'll take one. What you got to say? Music.
This is William Davis, founder of Prism Institute.
Alright, guys, everyone listen. Listen up.
Gratitude to each and every member of Prism. For your tireless work, your dedication, and your remarkable foresight.
Okay.
I
Thanks.
suspect those back home are utterly unprepared.
Do I get a pizza party, or do you actually give me a bonus? I did not catch that last night at all.
Our real work begins, and I look forward to it.
What's the real word?
Great anticipation.
You sound creepy enough. Definitely, 100% call it now. He's gonna be a bad guy. 100,000% guarantee he's a bad guy. All right, what's going on up here? Initialize air. Security clearance required. Please provide security clearance with the interface module. Did I hear Kill Tyler's work in that? Maybe. Is that like the guy that's like bald and like lifts a lot and he's got like a divot in his head or something like that? Wait, do those even work? I thought I turned stream element. That's stream elements. Why is he on? My account doesn't exist anymore. I leaked my API token on stream. I had to try to not disable. I had to delete. Oh, I'm sorry, Banana. I just saw your message. Bye. Thank you for tuning in. Even though you're probably already gone, you didn't hear that. Whoa, is that the Earth? Yay, a new chapter. We finally passed that stupid entity. What is that? Did they just, like, forget how to geometry there? This game is very pretty. Like, look at that. Oh my gosh! Anyway, that is very pretty. I think, like, I'm gonna be honest, I looked over and I saw your message. I knew it was coming. That is just gonna get me regardless of whether I'm expecting it or not. Because it's so loud. I might honestly have to turn it down even more. And that I can already, like, I felt part of a headache coming on. What was the cooldown for that? Maybe I should raise that. No! My brother in Christ, you clicked the button. You are the one who initiated the missile. What? Yeah, I know, right? So, my motivation behind that, I was thinking, like, well, what kind of new channel points rewards can I add where people can mess with the stream? And I was like, I found one. I just looked up, green... Oh, wait, no, I just realized you were, Bovine renewed that. Redeemed that, there we go. But anyway, I just searched green screen. I was looking up what I could like use, and I found that, and I was like, oh, cute puppy. And I was like, well, it needs something else. And then I saw another one. It was a missile. And I was like, wait, I could pair these together because everyone you click on it's like, oh, it's a cute puppy, and you expect like Nintendogs. And then the puppy just gets blown out of the sky with a Tomahawk cruise missile. It's just, like, so perfectly paired because you don't expect it coming. We almost there? What happens if I don't have security level 2, but I'm already out here? Am I just gonna die? I think I'm just gonna die. cool. I'm thinking if it's a new chapter, then if there's a new enemy, like if there's a new enemy, then it'll let me know. Like either way, it's probably gonna either have a new enemy or it's gonna reintroduce the existing enemy or something like that. Which even then, weren't there like logs or something that mentioned, like you have the entity B, but you also have entity A or something like that, or vice versa? Yes, save point. In case my game decides to, you know, completely annihilate my computer again for some reason. That seems to happen a lot. I clicked the button. Whoa, that doesn't look safe. Why is there so much water? Main control lab. Am I gonna get showered? Oh, no, even worse.
Considering that many mythologies, and
Whoa.
by that I only mean some I can't even remember the exact one,
EL9
have myths
detected.
of people coming from the moon, I wonder when someone will depict the moon as a planet like Earth but with gray plant life.
Considering that many mythologies, and by that I only mean some, I can't even remember the exact one, have myths of people coming from the moon, I wonder when someone will depict the moon as a planet like Earth but with gray plant life. I honestly don't know. Can I get past? Oh, do I have to cleanse myself of EL9 or whatever that is first? Is bro okay? Huh. Ooh, founder's office. I feel like I need to go there. No description of what that is. Partially open. Laboratory 01. I don't want to go there yet. Guarantee. Just going to go ahead and call it out. Founder's office, I'm not going to have a high enough security level. This is going to be locked off and I'm going to have to open it up later. And the laboratory is going to have a new enemy in it. Already called it. Alright, nothing of interest. Let's head to the founder's office next. What's security level? None, because it's not even turned off. Okay, maybe I am wrong. It's going to be invisible smoke monster. Maybe it will be, I don't know. Do you mean like he's made out of smoke, or he's going to be the same thing as last? Which, again, we're going to hope not, because that one seems to have the ability to crash my game. I don't need that yet. That looks normal. More like only leave smoky footsteps. That'd be terrifying. Alright, what you got to say? 1979, January 8th. It was actually 2 days ago. 40 minus 3... 37 years ago. I'm good at math. Woke up in the past again, missing chunks of time. I feel like I need to be somewhere. It's like waking up from a dream I can't remember. And that voice, my voice. Together. Bro went mad in 30 days. Okay. Decontamination malfunction. From Paul to Kenneth. Hi, Ken. The automated sensor in decontamination is malfunctioning. It can identify contaminants, but it can't communicate the chemical formula necessary to sanitize. And until I get it fixed, we can work around it by manually entering in the chemical formula. I'll put up a sign to inform the rest of the crew that use the main control lab. So I need a chemical formula. Hopefully I don't have to remember that. What do you got to say?
We came so far,
Oh, it's the founder.
further than anyone would have expected. This place is proof of our will, our perseverance, our vision. Soon the canal will speak.
Cool. Can I go home now? What's in here? Can go either of those ways. Have to go this way. Okay, what's in here? Let's do a peek. Half-Life gameplay. Basically. Everything's orange, too. Oh, that looks safe. Alright, here we go. Who died there? Ooh, I don't like the open door. Overflow is 100% capacity. Cistern is at 100% capacity. I assume we need to swap those out. The hull. Look at that. Flashlight. Only turns on every few years. Also, look at this. Circular location. Just saved. 100% going to be a new enemy. Feel like this one's going to be dangerous, too. Because they've been way too nice. Like, fresh battery. Okay. Fresh battery. Save point. Safe place. We're going to assume. We're going to hope. Smells like a boss arena. 100%. Definitely is what's going to happen. You know what we're going to do? We're going to stay down. We're going to go under here. I don't hear anything. I don't know what to expect. But we're going to put it on big boy mode. Enter user ID. Of course. Something invisible here, right? That was a reassuring noise. Oh, probably should have gone through the middle. Oh, what's that? Holy crap, what the heck? Oh my gosh! That was cheap. Okay? That was cheap. I don't know who thought that. I don't know if I'm safe right here or not. I don't know who thought that up. I genuinely hate you. I don't like you as a person. Whoever on the dev team thought that would be funny, you're not cool. I just want you to know that. Even though you're, like, not here. Oh my gosh, that scared me. And the worst, like, you press pause. You're like, oh, I'll be safe. I'll be safe behind my safety blanket of pause menu. And then you're not. What happened? I was alt-tab. Go to YouTube, rewind like 1 minute. I've actually seen a review of this game online, only the thumbnail, however, and did not have nice things to say to Routine. As I've said in previous streams, the thing with Routine, it's less of a game, more of a work of art. The aesthetic of the game is what makes it cool. the gameplay of the game kind of sucks, let's be honest. It's got cool features, but for the most part, it's not the greatest game of all time. But again, it's a work of art. And the price, I think it was like 30, 40-ish bucks. What I paid for this game, 100% worth it. I just hate horror games. Why can't... You want to know why I want to finish this game? I want to finish this game so I can say I finished this game. I don't want to play this game. I'm being 100% legit. I do not... I would be totally fine closing this right now and going and playing Hello Neighbor. But I gotta be able to say I finished it. What chapter? So, achievements. Reach chapter 05. We have 3 achievements left. Chapter 06 and okay, so we have 2 chapters left, and one is for gonna be the end part of this game. Holy crap. Okay. Okay, I'm good. You know what? We're gonna cheat a little bit. You might say, like, how are you gonna cheat? Give me a sec, and you'll know exactly how. Give me a sec. It's harder to get scared if you got music like this. Alright, guys, we can do this.
Introducing Sega Saturn. We are 5 years away from entering the 21st century. Ready for the future.
It's also harder to hear the enemy with the music on. What do you think? I did it! 7867. Okay, just so you know, we're speed running the rest of this. I discovered something in the arbor. Is a large animal that does not appear to be alive, I think is what you must go and see. Then we need to get the main control lab. I went back to the arbor to save as much fluids. In this section, most silk in the soil. I wish circumstances were more jovial, but I was grateful to be able to share this moment with you. There's a potential illness going around until we know more. Step is in effect. Report first time. Any isolated feeling you'll wipe down where provided. There's a lab for cultures to be taken. One of the doctors will also be at the main control lab, so stop by anytime. Sleeping area will be set up for you and your designated. Chem will be conducted. Recurring surfaces swab used for air filter testing. Bio will handle pre-insulator, wastewater analysis. Engineering will be replacing all air filters with high-efficiency particulate air filters over the next 48 hours. Doors found, opening doors. Please terminate this program. Okay. Why can I hear him walking? Where the heck is he? Did I seriously not encounter him? He sounds like he's right freaking next to me. Where is he? Whatever. Overflow, cistern. It said it found a door and opened a door. Yeah, you can hear him walking. Okay. Alright. Let's go. It's only a game. Where's this? Didn't open the chemical lab. See if anything in the founder's office opened. Nope. Wait, do I not need to be here? Come to think of it, I might not need to be here. Because I came from there. Oh, might as well save since I'm here. No, 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 no. Oh, crap. I forgot it closed. I forgot it closed. They need to add a flashlight shotgun and turn this into Doom with music. Man, that'd be nice. I love how every horror game and horror movie ever would just cease to exist, basically, if the people in it had a gun. Like, that automatically just levels the playing field. The instant you give the protagonist a gun. And you might think, oh, well, what about Scream or Halloween, where they shoot the main character or the antagonist with a gun? Guess what? That's not real. You take a 45 to the face, you're not going to have a face anymore. Probably have to go back in there. Reminds me of that game I yet have to make where you do kill a ton of serial killers with a shotgun. Yeah, that's probably cool. Here, let me save again. The more saves, the better. I swear, Alien Isolation was not this bad. And you want to know why it wasn't this bad? This game has better atmosphere. Need to see if we can find where we're going. Those cages. Wait, what was his ID again? 8261? No. 7286. No. Dang it. I don't want to go back over there. What was his ID? Anybody remember? Crap. Hold on. Let me check my own channel. All I know is that 67 was a part of it. Yeah, that makes sense. Try 8267. I think I did that. Did I do that? I think I did. Shut up. Hold on. I'm just gonna rewind the stream a little bit so I can watch myself get scared again. It's hilarious. Okay. I should probably click that. Or clip that. Okay, now stand there like a baby for 10 seconds. Or 10 seconds, 10 minutes. Seven, 8, 6, 7. There we go. How do I enter it? I don't even know where he is. I went around basically the whole thing, and I never saw him once. There's no way he comes in here, right? It's getting farther away now. So it's 5 digits? Why is it 5 digits? It said it found and opened a door. But where's the door? Oh. Well, at least I have a lot of hiding spots. Provided said hiding spots actually work. So if I remember correctly, this enemy sucks because you can't really get away from him. You can stun him, but that doesn't do much for long. Okay, we got intense magnetic. Laboratory O2, let's try that. Boy, I'd sure love to see. Guess that's too much to ask for. Is there anywhere to even hide? Nope. Why would there be? Again, this is the parts of the game that it's annoying, because it's like, you put me in a horrible situation, you don't give me anything to do to counteract it? Staring... I'm just gonna read through, I'm not even gonna narrate, I'm just gonna try to read through them as quick as I can. Okay, well, that was useful. I guess pick up a battery. What's this? It's glowing. It feels like it's important. Is there anywhere to even go that way? Nope. Guess we're heading to Solus. Okay, we got another flower. Nothing. More nothing. Even more nothing. Where is this guy? Okay, we can go that way. Let's go down here first. Why is it so eerie? There's nothing happening. I don't need to be on edge 24/7. Oh! Okay. Well, we found a safe zone. What's in here? Alright. Chemical pH levels, ordered list. Oh my gosh, this sounds so complicated. Oh my gosh, look at that. Successful EL9 solution. Base active O1. What? Remember to flip it over as well, yeah. Okay. Save point. What's this? I'm not even going to try to read that. Stabilizers for solution. Citric acid can boost chlor. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Strength can destroy our solution to acidic. Sodium bicarbonate could disrupt peroxide pH levels. Help copper stay active. EDTA. Good at cleaning up stray metals that would weaken phenol strength. Haha, they forgot to put a space. Can weaken when in a lot of alcohol, such as ethanol, stabilizes metals. Oh my gosh, my nose. And protects H2O2. PVP, a good stabilizer, but can make the solution more viscous than we want. PVP can retain and slow down the release of silver ions. Sodium chloride can balance chlorohexadiene or lose strength fast. Breaks down H2O2 and Cu2. Can accelerate decomposition too much. You're welcome. You could add that as a soundbite. You just play that and it plays the sound of me blowing my nose. That's what we could do. It's not a half bad idea. Okay, so sodium chloride. Notes. Base plus active O1 minus copper question mark plus active O2 plus stabilizer. Oh my gosh. This looks so hard. Reminder to source new sample for EL9 testing from the cistern. Potential actives. Is this the same thing? Stabilizers. Okay, so we got actives and we got stabilizers. And then what did this say over here? Base, active 1, active 2, stabilizer. Can't tell if the nose blow was from allergies or sickness or reading the document caused you to do that. You know what? Just kind of a mix of all three. More so allergies. Which haven't been awful, but now that I'm actually talking, my nose thought it'd be funny to just do that. So these are active compounds. These are stable compounds. We have a terminal learning. Whoa. Why is it moving? Oh, this is our testing. Okay. Base ethanol test. Chosen compounds. Ethanol. Silver ions, EDTA. Fail effectiveness 25%. Okay. So essentially we're doing chemistry is what we have to do. Alright. Can boost. I'm gonna get water, be right back. Okay. So our stabilizer, hold on. Can boost chlorhexidine, can destroy our solution to acidic. Can weaken when a lot of alcohol, such as ethanol, stabilizes metals and protects. Okay, so let's try PvP, because it's got all green. Active 01. We could do copper. Decontaminating solution base. Water improves penetration. Alone doesn't work for copper. Hydrogen. Alcohol. Very effective. Helps dissolve. Okay, I think alcohol would be good. Copper and peroxide. Let's try that. And then what about stabilizer? PvP. Let's try PvP. And test. Fail effectiveness 75%. I feel like we're close though. Let's try silver. Are we going aliens now? No, we're killing aliens. Okay, copper probably does better. Then hydrogen. Okay, so stabilizers. We're doing PvP. Huh. Oh my gosh, this is so much to do. Copper ions. Unstable if exposed to strong ions or acids or too much class chloride salt. Best in mildly acidic environments. Silver ions. Highly compatible. EDTA can bind silver too tightly. So let's try silver for active 1. And then we need a base that's good with silver. PvP. We're on PvP, right? No, we're on Wait, no, that's our stabilizer. Okay, yeah, we're on PvP. Then what is this? That's our another active. Okay, so let's look at this. Water content improves penetration. Doesn't work for copper or hydrogen peroxide. Alcohol. It's a very effective. Helps dissolve cell membranes. More vulnerable to copper and peroxide. Risk of residue. Keeps citric acid from clumping. Copper ions suspended and break out evenly. Can degrade hydrogen peroxide. Okay, so let's try water. So water, silver. Does PvP have any issues? No. Now to look at our second stabilizer, or second active. Copper. Copper I don't think we can use. Silver we're already using. Parasitic acid would destroy copper ions. A potent oxidizer even stronger than peroxide. Let's try parasitic acid. Dang. Whoa, okay, I think that should be an achievement. I made a 0% effective thing. I see that we're making a chemical solution, or make sure that you have one metal and one non-metal. This is how ionic compounds are made. Thank you for being smart. One metal and one non-metal. Okay, so that's a check. So where's the incompatibility? Copper ions. Let's try... Well, no, okay. One metal, one non-metal. And what's over here? Water alone doesn't work for copper hydrogen peroxide. Let's try alcohol again. I feel like alcohol has some upsides. How are you doing right now? Also considering that Lone Star made a 0% efficient mixture, what achievement name would you come up with? Is he online? Hold on, I don't even know if he's online. Read loop in. Connection closed error. Why did he stop? Wait, did we neglect him too much? I guess so. Okay, try again. Okay, I feel like alcohol is a good base. What is it not compatible with? Making more vulnerable to copper and peroxide. Now we just need a stabilizer. Well, let's look at these first. So copper, unstable if exposed to strong acids or too much salt. Best in mildly acidic environments. The ultimate placebo. Why is he insulting me? Let's see. So we've got copper ions and peroxide. Works well with Cu2, which I believe is hydrogen, or hydrogen, I was reading it, copper, and EDTA. And then what does EDTA do again? Wait, which one's EDTA? Is it one of the actives? Stabilizes metal and protects H2O2. Can weaken when in a lot of alcohol, so we can't use it with alcohol. What do we got right now? So alcohol, copper, hydrogen, so we need a stabilizer. And this is stabilizers. Citric acid. I don't believe I can use that because of the copper. EDTA wouldn't work because it's or alcohol base. Sodium bicarbonate could disrupt peroxide. That won't work. PVP probably not. Can balance chlorhexidine or loose string fast, breaks down. So sodium chloride definitely not. PVP. Let's try PVP because that might work. Close, though. So it does these in quarters. So 75%, that means at least 3 of these are correct. But what's the last one? Hold on. Let's do this. So we've got... Where are my notes? Where are my notes? Alcohol, copper, peroxide, PVP. Pin this on screen. Okay, that's our mixture. Let's see what we've got. So, copper ions, unstable if exposed to strong acid or too much chloride. Best in mildly acidic environments. Let's look at our base first. Alcohol. Very effective base. Helps dissolve cell membranes, making pathogens more vulnerable to copper and peroxide. One more thing. A solution also requires something to be dissolved in. Water is a polar molecule, allowing you to take apart or mix 2 chemicals to form ionic compounds. Summary, add water to something. Water alone doesn't work for copper or hydrogen peroxide. If we switch to water, we wouldn't be able to use the other 2 active materials. I feel like alcohol might be the right one. So let's stick with alcohol for now. Copper. Silver might work. Works well with copper and EDTA. And then what doesn't work with EDTA again? Good at cleaning up stray metals that would weaken. Can weaken when in a lot of alcohol such as ethanol. Okay, let's try EDTA in water. Wait, no, this wouldn't work because hydrogen and copper wouldn't work in water alone. Or does the EDTA take over? It's still 75. We're close. So, silver's off the table. Hydrogen, perfect mix. Why does this game expect the average gamer to know chemistry? I mean, it's more of a correct combination thing, but... yeah, I do kind of agree. Which even then, they keep mentioning copper. I feel like copper is supposed to, like, guaranteed be the first active, chemical. Or material or whatever. Molecule. So not citric acid. Sodium bicarbonate could disrupt peroxide. pH levels help copper. Can weaken when a lot of alcohol. Stabilizes metals and protects H2O2. Oh my gosh, my nose. Hmm. Let's check the base again. Water alone doesn't work for copper or hydrogen peroxide. Alcohol would work, but EDTA doesn't. Ethanol doesn't work. Glycol can work, but hydrogen peroxide doesn't work. So let's try glycol. And let's check EDTA. Good at cleaning up, can weaken with lots of alcohol, stabilizes metals, and protects H2O2. If it protects it, let's see what happens. Close. Okay, let's try the hydrogen peroxide. Let's change that out. Provides a long-lasting solution, does not synergize well with H2O2. Let's try chlorhexidine. I feel like the only thing we probably need to change out is just the second active. No, that went down 50. Okay. Maybe it is hydrogen. What if we change the first one? What if we change that to like... Oh wait, no, it can't be an acid. Phenol. Let's see if it goes back to 50 or if it stays at 75. Yeah, 50. Okay, so it's got to be copper. Let's change that to ethanol. $50 again? Nope, 75. And then let's test this one more time. This is 75, right? Okay, so glycol. Very effective base. Helps dissolve cell membranes, making pathogens more vulnerable to copper and peroxide. So more vulnerable to copper and peroxide. EDTA. Wait, where is EDTA? Stabilizes metals and protects H2O2. Check. Can weaken when a lot of alcohol, such as ethanol. Good at cleaning up stray metals that would weaken phenol strength. And then what about... Is this active? Copper. Unstable if in strong acid. Best in mildly acidic. And then works well with copper and EDTA. What was our base again? I thought we had one like a phenol or something. What was that called? That would weaken phenol strength. What the heck is phenol? EDTA. Good at cleaning up stray metals that would weaken phenol strength. Can weaken when in a lot of alcohol, such as ethanol. Huh. Glycol. Risk of residue. Keeps citric acid. Keeps copper ion. Can degrade hydrogen peroxide. Water alone doesn't work for copper or hydrogen peroxide. Alcohol. I feel like the base is all we need to change out. So let's try between alcohol and water. So let's try alcohol first. There it goes. Okay, it was alcohol. That's what we needed to do all along. Boom. Okay, now we can go back to the lab. Save before we go. I swear, they freaking jump scare me again. Here, let me unpin that. Okay, so all we have to do is get back to the lab. Once we're in the lab, we can leave. But he's also in there. I don't know why. It keeps giving me the feeling that he's, like, more aggressive now or something. Which, obviously, he's going to be, like, trying to hunt you down more if you have, like, a place you're trying to get to. But I feel like he's more aggressive because of the jump scare. I don't see him. We're gonna take the safe way back. And by safe, I mean, like, way we know. There you are. Okay. There's this cool invention called not doing that. That'd be really nice if there was like a way for me to just pry open the door back there. Is he out there? Hmm. Fine. That, okay. Yes, okay. Gordon Freeman would have solved this problem years ago. That's our protagonist can't. Yes, my man Gordon. Okay, we're saved. We're good. Disinfect me. Come on. I feel like I should probably like take my helmet off for this. It'd probably do me good. Oh, okay, so it didn't even matter. Is that a potato? What am I looking at? Oh. The heck do I do? We're just gonna do this. Come get me. Okay, where do I even go? Let's start this point first.
Such sorrow in her eyes. Or is it heartache? How lonely she must have been. I'm here now.
Okay, is that in the room or is that in the recording? Alright, cool. So just curious, what am I supposed to, like, do? Like, I'm in here. We played the recording. Now, what do I do? Okay, we got fresh batteries. I don't think I need those. Nope. Ew. Huh. I'd really like to know where I'm supposed to go. Do I leave or... We're gonna see if it lets me leave. Oh, it lets me leave. A recording ended already. It's in the room. That's a terrifying thing to see. Or read. I don't actually know if I'm supposed to be going this way. Can I even get out? If I get out and it turns out I didn't need to go this way, I'm reloading the save. I'm not walking back. Which one's the one where it... Oh, there we go. I'm also noticing that you can now hide under tables. Back when dealing with the O5s, I don't think you could hide under most tables. No, you couldn't. There were a handful you could, but most of them you couldn't. Which even then, the O5s weren't really that big of a threat. Like, they were annoying, but they weren't a huge threat either. Where the heck do I go? Can I just go wherever I want? Is a better question. Can I get out of bounds? Guess the O5s are smarter than the invisible monsters. They are, but they're not nearly as scary. I wonder how far I can go. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's as far as I can go then. Okay, so I went. I'm trying to think. Was there anything else that needed to be done? Because we went to the founder's office, we went to I think we went everywhere. Because even in like the little area, there wasn't anything else. The only thing left was the cistern. So, oh, shut up. The only thing left was the cistern. And did we even have the option to empty it? I didn't see an option. Even like the way we went back to get to the main lab didn't actually like do anything. Like the only, because we went in the room, there was literally nothing in the room that it provided us with. There was the recording, and that's it. Literally nothing else. Was there an ID badge or something? Wait. Wait. There was another... I'm thinking about this. There was another terminal that had a 5-digit login code. Did we ever unlock that? I don't think we did. Because going back, we went through the door that was opened, and we didn't do anything else. Man, I hate these noises. But there was the door that had the 5-digit unlock code. Hold on. Wait, I can't load game? Are you kidding? What? I can't load the game for... Are you freaking kidding me? Alright, I guess we're walking back then. That's another thing. Again. I like it. Like half of me likes it. Not even half of me. Like 30% of me likes it. Where it's like, oh, that's... They preemptively knew everyone's going to pause the game on the jump scares. And it's like, or like, oh, I want to skip walking back here. Let me reload my save or something like that. But, or like you pause the game on a death animation. You just reload from there. Like everyone, like they knew this would happen. And they just, they wanted to prevent people from doing it to make a better, more realistic experience. But at the same time, that's kind of annoying. It's cool, but it's annoying. The atmosphere is good. The gameplay, not so much. Oh my gosh. Do you know how, like, you can walk quicker than 3 miles a business day on the moon? Like, you're not slowed down. Like, there's no air. The only thing slowing you down would be your suit. But even, like, there's way less gravity. There's no air. So, you'd be able to run much, much faster on the moon. Just gonna throw that out there, like... I swear, if he's freaking waiting on me the second I open this door... think I broke something. Harder to get traction in low gravity. Well, I mean, I would imagine because that's where the term like moonwalking came from. But even then, you can still move faster than like very slow. Of course, I'm standing the wrong way. But yeah, there was that one more thing. So we're gonna run in that room real quick. And we're just gonna... We can hide under a desk if he follows us. We're gonna run in the room. We're gonna take a look around. We're gonna look around at the body again. See if we missed an ID. See if we missed a code. See if we missed something. You in here? No. Okay, I take it back. We're not gonna run. We're going to walk slowly, like normal individuals. The heck was that? Okay. Let's look around. Battery, battery. Any battery yet? No. You got an ID badge? Man, that's nasty. Yes, you do. Okay. Is he already in here again? Was he breathing? No, he wasn't. Okay. 7532. Everyone remember that. I keep looking at it. 7532. Thank you. Just to be safe, I'm assuming it recorded that in my cat. You know, like it should have. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna save again. We're gonna go back in the room. We're gonna go back to that door. 7532, and we're gonna see what that does. Founder's office. We need to go this way. Actually, no, we need to go this way. Because this way's quicker. I hate the noises going through the vents, because it's like, is that me? And it's... I know it is, just doesn't sound like it. Oh, look, he's already angry. Can he get in this room? I don't think he can. Because the only entrance is from this way, which has that. I think he's gone. I don't know which way is safer. Guess let's head this way for now. Where does he go? Like, I'm guessing he doesn't have normal walking pattern, like he can teleport, but still. Oh, bet. Okay. Sure love to look down where I'm going, but I guess that's too much to ask. Ew. Okay, we didn't need whatever the heck that is. That is not what I needed in my life. Overflow area. Oh my gosh, we have to go deeper? Holy cow, I hate this. It just keeps getting worse. I don't like horror games. I know I seem to stream them a lot. I don't like them. Of course, we've got a maze. Deep, dark, scary maze. With an invisible monster running around. The worst part is like, oh, well, we don't even know he's down here. Well, we don't know that, but because this game thinks it's funny to keep you on edge 24 freaking 7, then you never know what to expect. But that looks good. We couldn't animate my arms on that? There's nothing I missed in here, right? And I hate this. Guys, y'all better, like, subscribe or follow if you haven't already. Because this is horrifying. Like, you watch people on YouTube. Like, oh, that's not that bad. Oh, crap. And you're like, oh, no, that's not that bad. But you're not the one playing. I feel like I need to run. Go, 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 go! Oh my gosh! Oh, crap. What the heck? What the heck? This just keeps getting weirder. Okay, I don't like this. I don't like this. Why do I have blue on my vision? Why is everything normal again? Of course he's still around, because why wouldn't he be? Not a moment's peace. I don't even know if I'm trying to leave. Was there anything else down there? I don't think there was. Yeah. Because this is just a straight path. Back down there. We don't want to go back down there. think he's in the room. Unless he's behind me. I don't think he is. It sounds like he's in the room. Dog, go away. You know what, chat? After this game gets finished, I don't think we're playing another horror game for the rest of 2026. This is pretty bad. Like, the only... I know. The only other horror game I've played is Alien Isolation. But this is pretty bad. And I did not know it was going to take this long. Not even Fredbear? No. We'll play that, because it's not really that scary. It's more funny. I mean, it's scary, but it's not scary like this is scary. This is atmospherically scary. This keeps me on edge. Fredbear doesn't. Now we, again, ask the question, where do I go? Hold on, I'm trying to find achievements. There we go. My gosh, click it! Yeah, those are the only two. I guess let's get back to the main area. Let's see where that takes us. And definitely save. Is he behind me? Where the heck is he? I hate this. Oh my gosh, of course I can go down here now. It sounds like he's right down there. Ah! Which also, how is he... I saw, like, my flashlight move, and I thought it was him, and it made my heart jump. How has he been making noises for this? Even though he hasn't even, like... Even though that's been water. Like, he couldn't go in there. You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna get under here real quick. We're gonna hope he can't come to me. And I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back. Did he kill me? You know what, at this point, I'm just fed up of it. Like, I know I'm gonna get scared again instantly. I want to be done, dude. I just saved 5 seconds ago. You might be wondering why I'm running. That's because I know it's probably going to summon him if he's down here. So I'd rather just not do that. But yeah, this... As long as they don't jump scare me, I think I should be fine. Got a save point, that's good. An ongoing cycle of natural actions and patterns.
The canal.
Is this the founder still?
My name,
Okay, we'll read that in a sec. Let's one thing at a time.
urging me forward.
Is this gonna be mega lore drop moment? No, this is the part where Cave Johnson contracts, like, moon rock sickness.
One final moment. One last glance upon her face before I leave.
Who? Oh, is this like the Edith person or whatever her name was? Okay. Personal information, medical evaluation, patient Matthew Garriod, physicist, tether partner, Henry Becker. Summary, male 49 physicist. General appearance, barely conscious, confused, gaunt, extremely dehydrated. Patient arrived in emergency situation from the canal. He could not speak clearly and had issues with breathing. General appearance was alarming, almost as if he wore a void of moisture. Veins constricted, causing difficulties for an IV insertion. Vitals were erratic but stabilized after we administered sedation. Patient has been put in a medical-induced coma and is being given fluids and medication intravenously. Judith Weber spoke with Garriod briefly before he was administered sodium thiopentanol for the MIC. Transcript has been requested. So Aperture had all this technology and they even established contact on the moon, and yet they still went bankrupt. Yes. August 7, 1978. The incident occurred at the canal observation experiment at the canal. During setup, Matthew went into a trance and walked into the canal. Henry Becker successfully retrieved him via the tether connection. Garriod was in poor condition, had an emaciated appearance. He could not speak coherently and seemed confused. Back at the base, his condition worsened. He was put into a coma and given intravenous treatment for extreme dehydration. Approximately 12 hours later, he went into cardiac arrest and died on the 29th of August. A burial was held outside of the base for Garriod. That'd be weird. You're burying someone, you all have spacesuits on. Oh, okay. Missing person, Kenneth Murphy, lead engineer. Per the airlock ID log. I just imagine low-quality radio sounds for the eulogy. Yeah. Per the airlock ID log at 2:37, Kenneth Murphy left the base on his own. On-duty crew is sparse due to loss of life and current illness. No one saw Murphy leave, and he did not inform anyone of his plans. For a safety reason, the base now in lockdown. Comms have been left on in the past in the event Murphy returns. Wait, hold on. Nope. Do I already have this thing? Database. 7532, yes I do. Diary. Magnificent mammalian specimen, a true being of the moon. She holds so much history in the layers of her mind. What? These in order of when they happen? Yes. The other entity that Henry encountered is still here. I can feel sadness that is not my own. The others think they are hallucinations. They are mistaken. They are memories. I slept in the main control lab last night. When it was just me and her, she spoke to me. I know now there's no place for us here, not in a conventional sense. The canal is the answer. Just a few of us left, and won't be long until we are all together. It's time to join them before I must go. I must look upon her one more time. William is the founder? Media. Entity B. Recovery. Yes, prison. Okay, we're at the tree. Oh, that must be what it originally looked like. What the heck? What am I looking at? What is that thing? Second life form has been discovered, anatomically distinct from Entity A. Entity B was found by Maria Ivanov in the arbor and was already deceased upon discovery. Preliminary cause of death appears to be asphyxiation, likely resulting from choking on an apple, possibly due to incompatibility with human reproduce. Please don't tell me I have to fight that now. Okay. Updated to level 3. Man, I don't want to have to fight that. You need to flash 30,000 times to kill this monster. That thing is terrifying. That is worse than the other two combined. I do not want to see that moving around. Can I even... How do I... How do I open the door? Oh. Wait, no, that's how I got in. How the heck do I leave? What the heck? What is that? Oh, cool. Okay. Sorry, checking notifications. How do I open this? Is that where I go? Where was level 3? I don't recall seeing level 3. Watch it be you need to backtrack to the beginning of the game just to get one item to open that door. I swear if they do a fetch quest to finish the game, that honestly... Oh. That scared me.
Don't give up.
Is that me talking? You're feeling the effects of space COVID. Yeah, I think I am. Watch it be like you bring the disease to Earth or whatever, and that's the end of the game. If they do that, I'm gonna be mad. I don't remember anywhere that was level 3. At this point, blatantly ripping off Super Mario Odyssey and Doom with an alien Gothic cathedral would alien Gothic space moon cathedral. I don't know how either of those games ended. Waiting to see where it goes. Huh. I'm gonna grab a fresh battery, because why not? Was there anywhere that was level 3? Oh my gosh! Where was he? I didn't know he was freaking dead. Oh my gosh. Dude, I got double jump scared. I was gonna say that better be the end of the game. I know. I've kind of reached that point myself. Here, we're just gonna go to Chrome real quick. Routine. I'm sorry. I want to know.
Hey, it's me, NT, and welcome,
No one
Ted.
cares.
Okay, here's reception. For this area.
Okay, he does that. He goes.
I'm gonna
He's in there.
stay on the left.
He goes back.
I wasn't expecting a jump scare. This game, this is wrong. And the as long as it.
Okay, he does leave. Okay, so we're leaving. That's what we're doing. We're leaving. Fast as we humanly can. Hold on, let me hide Chrome so you can see the game. Screw it. At this point, I don't care. Come find me. At this point, I won't blame you. Yeah, I know. I want this to be over. I wanna be done. I don't have to. I like this game. It's cool. I wanna be done now. Is he in here? How the heck is he in here? What? I swear, if he's freaking outside, I'm gonna be mad. Like, there's no way, right? There's no actual way he's outside, right? We've got music. That's got to be a sign that we're doing something right, because that wasn't there before. If it's outside, you'll not be able to hear it because no air on the moon. That's what I was thinking. And I wouldn't think the devs are that, like, evil. But I don't know. Now that I thought of a channel... Now, I just thought of a channel point reward where it just plays Toreador March on a music box, just audio, not even anything. On the off chance we have a newcomer FNAF fan, we could jump scare them. Is that the FNAF theme song? Because if it is, that sounds cool. Because it's like, you might be thinking like, oh, I'm about to get jump scared. But it also, like, it might be copyrighted. And if it's copyrighted, then we can't do it. Okay. We've got to be close. Okay, last or almost, I think, last chapter. There's still 2 chapter achievement thingies, but hold on. It's the theme song of Freddy's Music Box in the first game. Also, don't worry, it's at least 100 years old now. Oh, lit. Yeah, I can definitely use that. I know it's wrong, but again. Where does he go? I just need to go the exact point he goes. He saves.
Also going to... Okay, so those stayed on. We're going to leave them on.
Wait, is that both doors? Okay, everything
so
there is
on.
on.
Calling systems. We're running to the systems breaker. We could have done this earlier, but then we wouldn't have been able to save. And we're going to turn lift entrance off, door reception off, turn prong 1 on.
Prong 1.
Prong 1 is real nearby. It's right here. Shoot it with my door opener. Plenty of juice. Now this is just like a little hot-cold minigame. We first want to get proximity to be about right. Doing it left and right. Then we want clarity to be, there we go, clarity. Prong has been aligned. I don't know if you have to, but I'm going to run over here. We no longer need to access that prong door. I'm just going to go ahead and turn that off, get the power back. Now we're going back into the common rooms, back into that breaker all the way in the back. Pretty certain the monster should be active. Again, I don't hear it though. Way, way, way in the back. Now for this, we want to turn on prong and we want to turn on door imaging.
Okay, let's go ahead and go back and do those things first before we continue. So prong 01, that's where we're headed next. Wait, click the recorder. We already clicked the recorder. That was the introduction. I think that was the founder talking. Okay. So we're already here. Let's go ahead and turn on prong 01. And let's do that real quick, since we're here. So that's what the security level 3 upgrade is for. Alright, that was easy. What's that? Wrong 02. Oh, okay. I know I could probably sprint, but I don't want it on like my rear end the entire time. Okay, so let's turn both those off. What did he turn on? Alright, I'm not gonna switch. I'm not gonna turn on the source again.
Because
Because we're only gonna be here for a
I don't know
sec.
if you have to, but I'm going to run over here. We no longer need to access that prong door. I'm just going to go ahead and turn that off, get the power back. Now we're going back into the common rooms, back into that breaker all the way in the back. Pretty certain the monster should be active. Again, I don't hear it though. Way, way, way in the back. Now for this, we want to turn on prong, and we want to turn on door imaging.
Okay. Run all the way in the back. Okay, so door commons 01, door commons 02. Are we serious? Are we dead on? There's no way he can come back here, right? Okay, I think he's gone. I'm just gonna do what everyone else does, and I'm just gonna run 24/7. Like, who cares? Okay, so door imaging 01, I believe, needs to be on. Or is it door systems? Crap.
Now prong is...
Give me a sec.
Now this is just like... We could proceed there, I just don't think it's a very good idea. Save. Then we're also going to... Okay, so those stayed on. We're going to leave to... Okay.
Okay, so both doors need to be on. Save both those. Save our progress. Go in here, door commons 02 or whatever. Go to the breaker back here. I think he went this way. Did he? Did he not? Okay, yeah, I think this is the right way. Yep, this is the right way. Okay. And then door imaging, prong 02. Where does he go from there? Guys, isn't this the best way to watch the stream or watch the game?
Okay, so those stayed on. We're gonna we're running to the systems break. Door reception off. We were here in what I was calling systems. We're running to the systems break. Pretty. We want to turn on.
Prong 02, imaging
Now
02.
prong is straight across. Still don't hear the monster. Don't know if he's active or not. Then we're just playing hot cold again.
Okay. And he's on me. Why is he freaking on me? I don't know. Can he get me in the breaker? I don't know. Let's just hope he didn't hear me. Alright, let's run back to the breaker, because that might be a safe space. We can go ahead and turn off prong 02, and then what does he do?
Go the direction that makes. Nope, there's been a lot of energy, but it's just gonna make it a little easier. I don't know if we need to close the door for energy, but it's just gonna make it a little easier. And I'm listening. Okay, so now we're going.
I guess when
going
you
to
don't
imaging.
hear it is
Both
when you're
imaging
good.
doors should be open. Keep holding my breath because I think I'm hearing this enemy. Here's imaging. Imaging 02. I definitely just heard him.
See, that's another thing. I don't even know how to
And no
freaking deal
save
with
light
it.
right nearby either. Alright, we're going over to this breaker. We're turning echography, whatever on. And I want to be really careful now because he likes imaging, I think. And if he catches us now, I'm going to be set back a little bit of a ways. Okay. I don't think he can go in the echography room. Unless probably he chases you in here. We're going to go and continue the...
Okay. So prong 02 is off. Crap, I have no memory of where he went. I could run back and I could save. That's an idea. What if I just do that? Oh, I have no memory of where I came from. Okay, so door echography. I think we're clear. I'm booking it. Okay. Instructions. Align subsurface imaging prongs to the designated contact point to perform the scan. Okay. What is this showing? What does that mean? Proceed to the ripening terminal. Ripening an induction terminal immediately? What the heck is that? Okay.
Echography. Let me check my ammo. Still doing good. I saw that battery there. I didn't know if I wanted it. Oh. Fired. Proceed to the ripening and induction terminal immediately. So that's right nearby. You don't even need to save as long as we don't run into a monster. Actually, it might be more dangerous to save right now than it is to just keep going. Again, listening for those audio cues. Here's the path. The path leads to ripening and induction. Cool. I don't know why there's just fungal monuments here.
This ending sequence has to be one of the worst I've seen a game do. Okay, here's a solid thing here's a solid point to add to what you just said. Everything that I'm doing, let's think about this. Imagine having to do all this without a walkthrough. Imagine having to do all this, but you have no idea what you're supposed to do. The only hints you have is that you have level 3 security clearance, but you didn't have level 3. So, like, what? Like, you had level 3, but you didn't have level 3. That's the only hint you have. So, you know, you can go back, and if you remember there's doors that you could open, but that you couldn't open before, that's your only hint as to what you're supposed to do. So, like, they don't give you a lot of direct. And again, it's cool that they don't give you a lot of hand-holding. But maybe you need to.
We're going to this room in the back. Hey, dude, again, I'm trying to make a video here. Cool. I don't know why there's just fungal thing.
Okay, so we go down the hall.
Don't even need to save as long as we don't run into a monster.
Keep an eye out for the monster.
Actually, it might be more dangerous to save right now than it is to just keep going. Again, listening for those audio cues. Here's the path. The path leads to ripening and induction.
Okay, so we're just going to go head there and see if it actually shows us what we're supposed to do. What's our battery? We're at 2 bars. He's nearby. Have I listened to this one? I don't think I have. We're going to just sit over here for now.
Reality diverges from our expectations. The canal, the moon. It requires us, and we require it.
Okay. Okay. I hear him. I don't think he's nearby. Just keep an ear out for audio cues. Even then, I don't think he'd be able to get through here. Plus, isn't this technically a hiding spot? Oh wow, it's so tiny that I clipped through it. Huh. Well, at least I know I have somewhere to run. thingy happens.
Keep pushing forward.
Okay. That is trippy. Inject amnoniac brine. Oh, wow, okay. You've been invited to Vietnam. Join. X's go to jail. Ripening and induction. What are we doing right now? What's happening? The game doesn't exactly tell me. The canal is ready. Bet, okay. He better not be able to get in here. If I get this far, only just like, oh, hi, I'm gonna be mad, okay? Just sitting here for a sec. Where does this go? Have to go this way, okay. I don't hear him again, right? Oh no, that just loops. Okay. Okay, before I go back out, I don't know if he's still active. Gonna look at the walkthrough again. Okay, cool. That happened.
Up in here, get killed. Oh. I'm gonna be very unhappy if I get killed, though.
Exactly.
In a minute. Continue running through the darkness. Yeah, I hope I'm going the right. Nope. I shouldn't have ran through the darkness. I should have looked for some light. Because I went just the wrong way.
Wait, does that go somewhere different?
So I don't think he'll show up after you do that. We opened imaging door 2, so we can go straight back to the hub. Right, let's go safety.
Okay, save, yes. Alright. He shouldn't be active. Whenever I say shouldn't, I mean I don't know. I mean, my decision as a player of video games, he shouldn't be active. Because if he is, and I just did that much progress, and he kills me, do you know how mad I'd be? That's a problem with a lot of games. It's like, you have these cool sequences, and they're really fun to play. They're not fun to play 800 times in a row, though. Okay, we're good. Archive. Oh, I can't even turn that back on. Oh, okay, I might have to stop streaming my heart. It's at 5%. Okay, I gotta take my watch off. Alright, heart has stopped. I'm actively dying. I guess. Hold on. Again, I don't want to get the like. I want to be
This may
done. I
actually
want
be
to
the
finish this
last
game
save in the
tonight.
game. By the way, if you, I don't know, have something you want to do, hey, save. It was just time to leave. Oh, hey. See, that
Okay.
jump scare didn't get me the first time. Because I was like actively looking out for him instead of in the hall where I thought he wasn't there at all. Yeah, it's a video. It's so sad. Oh, that's right. You actually have to click the screen to start the video. Because that actually shows the video
Booty
of
cheeks.
his mother, Entity B.
Okay, so I'm so glad that I went back and I watched. Oh, did I not turn on Chrome? Whatever. I'm so glad that I went back and watched that because I'm jump scare. That would have got me. I'm so glad that I went back and watched that. It's so ugly. It's been so annoying this entire game. I do not have any compassion for it whatsoever. I hate it. It's ugly and it's stupid, but it's not stupid enough. And it makes me uncomfortable. Can I, like, leave, or... What happens when the video goes off? Is he gonna kill me? Or does it just loop? It just loops. Okay, I'm leaving. He's gone. There shouldn't be any more jump scares. Now the question is, will the game give me direction? Because I legitimately don't know where I'm supposed to go. I can't... Can I even go this way? If I go this way, what... Is there anything even in here? No, it's an empty room with flowers. Okay, so we're gonna walk down the ominous blue hallway. We're gonna see what happens. Okay, so the entity A, which is the giant human guy, human-ish. I've been gone since Lone Star went to the 2 terminals. What did I miss? So the... Actually, I probably could just go back. Well, no, I'll scrap it. So entity, the Bigfoot guy showed up. So we did like a probe thing on moon rocks. I don't really know what that means. Then we did this thing that we don't really know what it means. And then we went and we were going to leave. And whenever we did, Entity A tried to jump scare us, but luckily we already saw that in a walkthrough. And then it wanted me to play a video. And I think I pressed play, I'm not sure. And then it violently threw me down a hallway. And then it stayed and watched the video because apparently the really, really ugly thing, which is Entity B, that's somehow more ugly than him, is his mother. And then it is sitting there and it's watching the video play on loop. And now I have moon COVID. And I'm currently walking towards an airlock because I don't know where else to go. And we're going to hope this is the right place to go. The only thing I can guess is I'm about to leave and enter the canal. Yes, I am. Okay. Oh, crap. See, these are why these are here. Oh, thank goodness. We're almost done. That was the guy in the walkthrough said that was the last save of the game. So we're almost done. Oh, this just goes right into it. There better not be a 5-hour long part up ahead. There shouldn't be, but I swear if there is. Like a flashlight, please. Guys, do we take left or right? Right is always right. It's just gonna be a 4 3/4 hour long documentary about moon life. Yeah, that's the entire rest of the game. It's just like this random documentary, and they make it as boring as humanly possible. Also, I'm just gonna throw this out there. Another thing about the moon. As far as I know, the moon doesn't have like caves or anything. Like, you want to know what it is? It's a ball of rock covered in dust. That's what it is. Like, I believe the moon does have, like, surprisingly fertile soil or something like that. Maybe. I'm not honestly sure. But, whoa, look at these, like, patterns. That's cool. I swear, I better not get jump scared, okay? Because that's not a good way to end your game, is with a jump scare. Pretty sure the caves are made through wind and water. Caves could be, but I don't know. If they roll credits...
You've come so far. One final step.
Okay. Do I make it out alive? Do I get back to Earth? Do I die of space COVID? Like... Where's my ID badge? And now we're curling up into a fetal position. Do not roll credits. I'm not kidding. Do not roll credits. You are one roll of the credits away from a negative review. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Got smoke. We've got whatever the heck this all is. It won't actually let me look all the way up. Well, that's weird. It's gonna be like 2001: A Space Odyssey. Did they actually give that? I've never seen that movie. I want to at times, but I haven't actually ever seen it. Did that movie have like an ending? Or was it more kind of like this, where they just kind of made stuff look cool and didn't explain anything? It's the ASN sphere. This is what started all of it. The typo 5s, the ASN. Is that me? Or is that a typo 5? No, that's me. That was entity A, question mark? Or was that just a normal human? Tell me what is actually going on. Don't just give me vague imaging. Okay, who the heck were you?
We begin anew.
Doing what?
Through me, you endure.
Who are you?
Through you, I endure.
I kind of know who I am. I'm a software engineer. Again, don't you dare roll credits. Don't you dare. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Oh, okay. Internal distribution only, December 5th, Prism Lunar Containment Recovery Program, Canal Expedition. The objective was to recover data associated with the original Prism Canal Expedition. Prism Lunar Expedition geological contractions within the site known as the canal. Operations continued until 1979. In 1999, a Union Plaza resort employee, John Cooper, reported the discovery of blank Union Plaza operational irregularities. Software engineer sent to correct the automated security network entered the ward. Contraction events align with patterns from the original Prism Canal Expedition, escalating intensity. Primary objectives: recover all Prism mission data and blank related to the canal, retrieve blank or irregular value. Indeterminate origin or unauthorized function. I'm assuming that's the Typo 5s. The LCRP lunar touchdown at 20, approximately 800 meters from the ward's airlock. Upon entry of the ward, the crew reported a dense concentration of particulate matter as described as pollen. As blank or pollen. Blank, substantial interference, complete telemetry loss. Final transmission contained one image. Let me guess. A flower. Oh. So essentially the takeaway is we need to bomb the moon. Because that's my takeaway. Wait, are we not done? Okay, wait, why did it show me a chapter, like a chapter, what? Chapter 01, Rebirth. Was that a bug? I feel like the redacted parts of the document made it worse, as not only it felt generic, but also led to pointless mysterying. Okay. Review time. This game, as every other review person has said, like, you win? Yeah, I don't think you do. But this game, just like every other review person has said, is not really a game. You don't come here for the gameplay. It's a work of art. You come here for the atmosphere, for the aesthetic, for everything. Gameplay-wise, it kind of sucked. It just kept getting worse as the game went. It started out really cool, and then you had the invisible monster, and you had the invisible monster, you had, like, just the lack of knowing what to do. Because like, when the game first started out, it wasn't that hard. Like, you just knew what you needed to do. When it kept going, I was like, what am I doing? But, yeah, gameplay-wise, kind of sucked. Story-wise, oh my gosh, that was, story-wise is enough to, like, make me want to leave a bad review. Because don't do the generic, like you said with the redacted, like, don't do generic junk. Don't do recycled story stuff, and especially don't do vague. If you're gonna give me a story, give me an answer. Like, I don't want to come here, or I don't want to leave with more questions than answers. That only works out sometimes. Most of the time it doesn't. I can't like off the top of my head, I can't think of any other story that I have seen that I leave with more questions than answers that I actually enjoyed. I hate it when they do that. But overall, it wasn't bad. They did a good job considering this game has been in like I think it's like a shadow game or shadowed game, shadow development, whatever it's called. Like they initially unveiled it in 2012, I believe, and then it didn't come out for over a decade later, like well over a decade. The fact they got it out and the fact they did such a good job is incredible. Like kudos to them. Wonderful job, good job. You got it done. The story sucked, the gameplay sucked, but the atmosphere was awesome and it looked incredible. It's like such a split on whether it was a good game or not. I don't know. Here's the thing. As a game, it sucked. If they would have made this a movie, that would have been awesome. Can you imagine this as a movie? Like the aesthetic and stuff of it as a movie or a TV show, that would be so cool. Because I love the aesthetic, the retro futuristic, the cat, the spacesuits, the mall and stuff. It was awesome. But the story, the gameplay, it sucked. Anyway, feel like it would have been interesting to see a full document. Also, if they went with the robot villains in the first place, I think it would have been better. I don't mind them switching up the villains. I at first thought the robots were too easy, and then they introduced the Entity A. It's absolutely terrifying. I know that's the job for it to do, but it is terrifying. It felt like more of a thing where once I actually overcame my fear, which was really hard to do, but once I overcame my fear of it, it was easy to bypass because you just have to listen for it, and whenever it's nearby, don't run or anything. Just try to get away from it. But even then, I struggled with it, so maybe that was, like, I don't know if it was more of a me thing, or if it, like, actually did its job, I don't know what. But the game, like, I needed, like, a objective screen. I needed to know what to do, because a lot of it was just either lucky guess or a walkthrough. But routine as a movie would have been a choice. As it wouldn't need to add gameplay, and it would have been a tribute to old movies like 2001: A Space Odyssey. Yeah, it would have. Honestly, the Typo 5s, that is one of the coolest things I have ever seen. I know they're meant to be terrifying, and they are scary. That is one of the coolest robot designs I've ever seen, bar none. Can you imagine? Because like humanoids are all the rage right now. They're making robots for everything. Can you imagine if like police or army officials had those things on their force? That would be terrifying. But yeah, aesthetic was awesome. Game was garbage. Music was awesome. Sound design was awesome. Performance was awesome, besides the fact it literally crashing my computer entirely 3 times. But, yeah. Anyway, game is done. We're done. I'm going to stop streaming now. I've been streaming for almost 3 hours, but we're finally done with the game. So thank you everyone for tuning in. Be sure to keep an eye out because I'm going to actually start streaming something else. I'll probably finish Hello Neighbor, the Fredbear mod, and then maybe do like the Hello Foxy, like whatever the next fastest one is. It's either Bonnie or Foxy or something like that. But I'll probably do that again. And then I don't know what after that. We'll figure something out. But yeah. Thank you for tuning in. Bye.